Your home for the evening is
Hey everybody, welcome to our small but mighty audience. You can hear how for showing up. Welcome you. Is it your first time here at Providence Improv? I gather everybody walking down the wrong hallway before. Welcome, thank you so much for joining us for the action here for our prime time Saturday night 9:30 p.m. show. Sometimes we have small audiences. That always means the show is fucking amazing because we have a small audience. So thank you so much for being here. We're gonna have a good time. A couple bits of housekeeping before we get started with our two teams. Right there is the emergency exit. Same as the emergency entrance. In the unlikely event of an emergency, you go out the same way you came in. If it's blocked the stairwell, there's another hallway we can go down. There's another stairwell down there.
They found that already.
That's true, we did. Go down that hallway, there's a stairwell down there, but nothing bad's gonna happen. Yeah, there's also a bathroom down there. It is a single stall, so I encourage you to lock the door when you're in there, because the toilet is very far from the door, so you get it. Also, we're on social media, so feel free to get your phones out, take pictures, tag us on social media, we love that. And yeah, have you ever been to an improv show before? Awesome. This is your first time at Pig, but you've seen it up on that place. It's cool. All right. So as you know, everything that you see up here is going to be completely made up on the spot. Nothing is predetermined. Nothing is rehearsed ahead of time. So the teams may be coming to you for source material for inspiration for the show. So everybody, let's get warmed up. On the count of three, tell me your favorite pizza topping. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. You get the idea. Let's do it again. On the count of three, tell me your favorite coffee order. Your full, complete coffee order with all the fixins. 1, 2, 3. Six Splenda, not Splenda. Alright, so you get the general idea. We have two awesome teams for you tonight. The first team is Dirk, Hardbody. They're going to come up in just a second. Headlining tonight is Before I Forget. But yeah, before we get started, I also want to mention that we are a 501c3 nonprofit, so we would also love your donations. It helps us to pay our rent, run our classes, keep the lights on, that kind of thing. So if you're feeling generous, we got a little cash jar up there, or there are little QR codes everywhere if you want to make a donation online. We really appreciate that. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. Please join me in welcoming to the stage our first act, Dirk, Hardbody. Get up here, Dirk.
Hi, everybody. My name is Gabby. This is Dirk. He's a mannequin. So yeah, he and I are just gonna have a little talk on stage. Who remembers the first really scary movie that they ever saw, or maybe just a really scary movie that they might have watched when they were younger or anything like that? I want to hear from
Sixth Sense.
the Sixth Sense.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. My foot is broken, so I'm gonna sit down. That's improv, baby. How old were you?
Well, it came in, 2000, so I was 9.
Okay. And who did you watch it with?
My parents.
Mm-hmm. Was it just by yourself?
No, I think it was a whole family affair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, two, more than one parent, and then do you have siblings? Do you have a pet? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how did it make you feel? You're 9 years old watching The Sixth Sense. How did you feel watching it?
I was as shocked as everybody else.
Yeah. Where were you in the sibling lineup?
Was that?
Where were you in the sibling lineup?
I'm the third, and
Youngest.
there's one younger.
Okay, nice. So the younger one also watched?
Yeah, I mean, there's, no discretion there, I guess.
So you were shocked?
Yeah.
9 years old.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Mm-hmm.
No spoilers. Okay. Well. You haven't touched your food. I worked hard on it. It's lemon chicken and parsley. We went shopping today. Can you at least eat some of the broccolini? Don't look at me like that. Oh, and now you need to go out? No, I know. I'm busy. I'll eat it. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna eat it. And now it's on the floor. What happened to you? Don't push me away like that. Pull yourself together. No, I'm sorry, that was on me. No, I'm sorry. Sorry. No, it's not you. It's me. Well, it's both of us. What happened to our marriage? We were young once. I know. Bayside High. You were the little prom queen. I had football. Now we've got 2 kids and a mess of chicken on the floor. I'll clean it up. No, don't worry. You're barefoot, so. I've got shoes on. No, it's fine. I love you too. What happened to us? What happened to you? We were supposed to grow old together. No, please, look at me. Just clean your I made it worse. Sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry for my outburst. That was really. I've been working on that in group. No, I know. I know. You just gotta give me more chance. for you, Wanda. And I know, what sort of dynamic is that, It's just, I say it's the two of us against the world. It's not your responsibility to fix me. Or mine you. This is supposed to be something that. This is supposed to be something. This is. This is supposed to be something that we're building together. Don't say that. Wanda, No, don't worry about the chick. I told you, I have shoes on. Who are those eyes? Sorry, it's really in there. Oh. Wanda, No, I'm not here. I need to talk to you about something. No, sit. No, you can come in. Your mother and I are talking. No, it's okay. Come here. Oh, you can sit on. We can sit on Daddy's bed. I remember the night you came home from the hospital. I'm sure your mom does too. You remember that he split you like a tree? 13 stitches. And now he's 3 years old. And the other one's in college. And that's why they're not here. Just a man and his girls. Not objectively, of course, because you're the woman in my life. And more than that, too. All right, kid. Go back to bed. Wanda. Sorry. I wish you'd say something to me. You're just standing here. There's the woman I married. I know, it's not you. Something's missing between us. You've been cold, you're stiff and we haven't, when we make love, it doesn't feel like I'm making love to Wanda. Get your fingers out of my hair, you know I hate that. It's the sensory input. No, you can touch it, I just don't like it, the constant, it's too much. No, it's fine. Look at me, please. Sorry. It's okay. Raspberry. We were so ticklish. No, I'll clean it up, it's fine. I ran into Aiden the other day. No, she's doing good. She told me that she saw you and Derek K at Dave's the other day. I didn't know that you were still working with him. Well, what do you mean? It is my business. Not in a possessive way, of course, but just I'd like to know what you're up to. I don't know. I thought that he made you. I don't know. I thought the dynamic was weird. You don't have to yell at me about it. Like, this is not work. Don't step there. You don't have shoes on. Oh my God. Dirk. You invited him here? Jesus, Wanda. With our children asleep in the next room? He's home. Didn't you remember this? Oh my God. Derek, I'm sorry. This isn't about you. Why did you bring him here? Don't just. Now you're shutting down? What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm getting him out. This is not fair. This isn't fair, Wanda. And I'm sorry, Derek, but you can't walk in here, and I know, not in a possessive way, but she's still not your wife. Why am I doing this talking for you? Wanda, I told you I would change. Look at me. No, just get out of here, Derek! Ugh! I don't care! It's okay. I've got you. He's dead. And that's my show.
Keep it up for Dirk Hardbody! Now, if you thought that looked like fun and you're like, I want to do that, I want to give solo improv a try, well, you missed your shot because the November solo improv class with Peter is sold out. But we'll run it again soon. We also have a sketch class coming up. It's online. There's one spot left. I just checked our website. There's one spot left in our online sketch class that starts this coming Tuesday. So if you're interested in that, check it out. But yeah, are you guys ready for your second act? Are you ready for your second act?
Yeah!
Please join me in welcoming to the stage the rest of my friends, the rest of my team before I forget.
Hello, we are Before I Forget. Let's hear it again for Dirk Hardbody. So that was interesting. Give us one word to describe what you just saw.
Powerful.
Powerful. It's over. Try to say it.
Or anything. Multiple words.
Anyway.
Munchausen by proxy.
Munchausen by proxy.
Thank you.
That reminds me of like when I was little, I had to go to the school psychologist a lot because I would walk around on recess and make movies in my mind, which was like weird. I wasn't.
No, give me face! Give me face! I'm just a little kid in recess. I don't know what giving me face means.
No, make it real. Make it real.
You brought people with booms and stuff.
How do you know what boom?
I mean, I've seen some behind the scenes stuff on YouTube's I've watched. What do you want from me? I thought we were gonna.
I want authenticity. I want realness.
Millicent, remember this is Claudio Ventrovo from France. He did a documentary on recess game.
But Claudia's my age.
I'm a child genius. Now give me real.
It's an exchange.
I'm exchanged from the Sorbonne.
I have more follow-up questions. I wasn't given a script. I don't know who I'm supposed to.
Yes, this is real. More of that.
This isn't for you. I'm genuinely upset right now.
Yes,
This is my
yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
My recess, my free time. I want to do what I want. I want to play hopscotch.
Now spit into the camera.
When I was a kid, I was gay and selective. But it meant that my grandma was like, he's gonna be an actor. So my mom put me into this community theater production, and I remember nothing about it except for the fact that it was Christmas themed and I was a robot.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Oh,
Christmas tree. Have a happy Christmas.
tree.
I do not understand this human tradition of celebrating Christmas.
I need oil.
Why does no one oil us?
Ho, 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 it's me, Robot Santa. Having good thoughts this year.
We don't have a concept of good or bad.
So Robot Santa reminds me of my spouse's Aunt Linda's house, which has just way too much decor in it. She had a lot of like Santa decorations and stuff. She also had just like this very big, weird mansion. It felt very out of place in rural North Carolina. I feel like at some point they definitely shot porn in this house. There's a lot of mirrors and fountains and weird stuff. And one.
So like, I don't know, have sex and use the decor.
Really nice place you got here. Yeah.
You see, there's Santa paraphernalia everywhere in this room.
Just like maybe like while you're doing it, you know, you just like do a ho and a ho and a ho.
Y'all sure that you want us to be fucking up here in the lanai?
Yeah, are you sure you want us up fucking here in the back?
I mean, like when I see decor,
You think fucking in the lanai?
I get it. When I see the now, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Alright, so I guess I'll just use my phone.
Ooh.
Smartphone.
We got a fancy contraption here.
I'm having
So when I first moved to Providence, it was the 90s, and there wasn't like smart technology. Like, the smartest technology that they had was this thing called the clapper. And they clap one, clap two, clap one, clap two, the clapper. And so basically it was like this thing that you stuck into a plug, and you could plug whatever appliance you wanted into it, and then when you clap, it would turn on and off. And my roommate and I,
Honey, I don't want to fight with you anymore. I'm just trying to get some sleep. We can talk about this in the morning. Oh.
You can't let this linger out there like that. I cheated on you, I admit it. I felt like there was a light in my life that wasn't turned on. I got satisfied with Melanie. My life was like this. But when I met Melanie, it was like this.
Just leave them off.
No! I will leave them on! Just like I'll leave my...
So you want your marriage to go? Yes, I can do that. I am a lawyer.
I appreciate that.
I just want to go to sleep.
okay, flashback to better times. John, do you take Martha to be your wife? Martha, do you take John to be?
I don't.
Oh! I went to a wedding last week, and it was really sweet. I'm like a crier at all weddings. But the one of the grooms is a doctorate in clarinet. So he played his now husband a piece on the clarinet, and it was. I didn't know, I learned this during his wedding, that Enya wrote the music to the Lord of the Rings. And he played a very long, very moody piece by Enya. And it was cool.
Just like my baby here, I wrote you a song that shows our love.
Before you get started, you know I have to ask.
Where
Is it going to be a long song? Because you do this a lot, and you know I love you so much, but these dedications can get very long.
it's gonna be about our love. So yeah, it travels.
Do you need me to flip the page yet?
Not yet, no, not at all.
Oh, he hasn't started singing. Just pages? You brought pages? Oh, this should have been a clue.
I love you.
No, I know. I love you too.
What better way to show my love?
I don't know.
I'm gonna press the page.
I haven't even started yet, Jeremy.
It's just stop with this. I know you love me. I know it's just I've been asking you to show me like different ways.
Okay.
Like maybe you can pick the place to go for dinner. You can make a reservation.
What do you say we cut the cake together? That's a common wedding tradition. Cutting the cake and making it large, slipping it down the middle. Slipping it down the middle with a knife.
So we had a copper, and we had like basically our entire apartment was lit with Christmas lights that were attached to the clapper. So like when you wanted, like when it's dark, you'd be like, now the lights are on. So anyway, we had this friend who had this like tempestuous relationship with his girlfriend, and they were fighting. And so this friend came over to our house to get solace away from his girlfriend, and he decided that the way he was gonna do that was he was gonna display his vulnerability by getting naked while he was talking to us about how sad he was. And so he said, yeah, I'm gonna definitely get naked. So he got naked, he's like, my girlfriend, she has a boyfriend.
Oh man, Jake, last night was wild, bro. That was like the best frat party we've ever had.
Yeah.
It was sick. It was like me and Courtney, we went upstairs, you saw that?
Did you get vulnerable?
Bro, it was like this. It was like,
Whoa. You don't need to. Hey.
what?
Can you please pull up your pants?
I want to make sure you understand the story visually as well as mentally.
I don't want to understand it. I don't need to understand. I get it. You and your girlfriend have a really nice relationship. I'm glad. I'm happy you had a nice time last night.
Okay, yeah, cool. But like, probably never like seen something like this or heard something like this before, man. But if you don't want to hear stories,
Yeah, can you put up your pants,
We
please?
see his hands are still around his ankles.
I have a really loose belt. All right, thank you very much.
anyway, so like we're gonna go to the game at like 4. I think 4. We're gonna do some like tailgating.
Yeah.
His pants are falling back down.
What the heck, dude?
Like the shine.
I went to the beach one time when I was a kid with like, it was like a big family affair. A bunch of my aunts came, all my cousins, and it was like a gross red tide day. So like nobody was in the water, but it was super hot. So my aunt, who is just like a big lady and a big personality. So like she doesn't do anything, like she doesn't know how to like tone it down in any way. She goes into the water, she comes out and there's bugs on her. And she looks down in her bathing suit and it's filled with bugs. So she screams and she screams and then she starts taking off her bathing suit on a very busy Horseneck Beach. It was like 4th of July weekend. And she ran full buck-ass naked all the way to the showers, screaming because she had bugs all over her. Which the I'm feeling very vulnerable.
You just want me to hose you off?
Yes, I don't do anything small. Now the front.
So there are other rooms in this weird courthouse in rural North Carolina, right? So one room was the Santa and like Christmas themed room, but there was another room. This was the East Carolina University room. If you're not familiar, East Carolina University, their mascot is the Pirates. Their colors are purple and yellow, and this like. It was a very unnecessary room. I think they just had too many and they didn't know what to do, and so they just like decorated each room with like a different theme. So it's like the ugliest fucking room you can imagine. It was all purple and yellow, which outside of sports team, don't worry about.
So this is a lovely house for you and your family. Let me take you on the tour. So you know it's a 3-bedroom. So this could be like the kids' room. Yeah. And this is the room. You know, it's got the en suite, which is really nice.
I really like that.
Yeah, and then this is the scabies room. It's scabies. You don't get scabies there, but it's just you see the scabies wallpaper.
Pictures of diagrams I see.
Right. There's a lot of paraphernalia.
Medical pictures, yeah.
The diagrams of scabies on the wall are bolted to the wall, and then there's like caulk around it, so it'd be very hard to remove.
Yeah, and so there is a stipulation that you do buy this house. The owners do require that you maintain the
Keep the
scabies
room.
room. Yes. Yeah. So would you like to see more of the house?
Partially, yes, I'm worried about what else is in here. I really like this house,
Yes, it's a wonderful house.
but I'm worried about the scabies room. I'm worried it's gonna scare my children, I have a family, I don't.
Dad, I don't want to have the scabies room as my room. Why can't you put Derek in the scabies room? I want a normal bedroom.
We got an amazing deal here. $350K for a 3-bedroom in Providence. It's not getting better than this. This is gonna make you stronger. You're gonna learn about scabies.
Look at the scabies room.
So Roger was naked and he's sitting on the couch in my house, and he had left his house in the Hoff, and so his roommates came over, and I went downstairs, and they were like, "Is Roger here? He left it in the Hoff," and I was like, "Yeah, he's naked." So we were like, "Oh no!" So we all went upstairs, and person after person keeps coming by, and Roger remains naked, and my roommate is sleeping through this entire thing.
Guys, we got a problem.
Okay, what is it?
Roger's naked again.
Does he own clothes?
I don't think so.
I'm not coming out.
Roger, come on, Roger. Put some clothes on, Raj.
Put your clothes on and then come out, Roger.
We have an 8-fire alarm, Roger. We gotta get there. We gotta put out that fire.
Roger, put your fucking gear on, man. We gotta put out these fires.
I don't care.
Roger, I know we were a little mean to you last fire. You messed up with the hose. You're the rookie, but like, please, we need you, buddy.
The whole family laughed at me.
Well, Raj, maybe you put on clothes and they don't laugh.
Yeah, Roger, you can say, I have a fire hose, and then you came out naked. It was a little much, Roger.
I think the urgency of the situation
I'm
is
trying to bring
all of
the
us.
tension.
What?
I'm trying to bring the tension. They seem really upset that their house was on fire.
Fires are tense, Raj. You're not gonna break the tension with nudity. That's unexpected and unsettling, and I think really, I want to.
And so I went to the therapist's office, and they were like, I remember, they're like, Miles, you have a imaginary friend. And I remember being so mad, thinking that they thought that I had an imaginary friend, and really I was making movies in my head. So I remember like telling them, like, look, the school psychiatrist, named Mrs. Blum, I was like, look, Miss Blum, I understand imaginary friends are not real. I'm making movies in my head, and they kept insisting that I was talking to my imaginary friend. And I remember being like, so what's his name? Like, what does he do? Where does he go? I remember trying to explain to her, like, all my might, that like, I'm not stupid, I understand.
So these little movies in your head, do they tell you things? Are they affirming? Do they make you feel good about your life choices?
We see that he's wearing a name tag that says Martin Scorsese.
They like sometimes when they're like my feel-good flicks, but most of them are dramas.
Dramas, feel good friends. Marty,
Pictures.
sweet Marty, tell me more about these. We won't call them imaginary friends because I know that upsets you, but these feel good flicks and stuff. What do you get from this relationship with your feel good flicks?
It's just everyone in my life is really boring, and so like sometimes like when I
Oh, look, Marty's here.
Aww.
Marty, tell us about Goodfellas. Is it Goodfellas? Goodfellas.
He's adorable.
Goodfellas?
yeah.
Tell us
Sounds
about
fun.
the JFK assassination again.
So we started with like a long shot of
It's
so adorable. Imagination of some people.
We hear "Give Me Shelter" playing over this.
Go on.
So it's a
When I was in elementary school, there was this lunch lady named Mrs. Weingarten. She had a little harmonica around her neck, and she would sing you happy birthday if it was your birthday in the cafeteria lunch line. And it was delightful. Sometimes I would eat Doritos for lunch because that was my little snack.
So you're interviewing for the position of kitchen manager here at the elementary school. That was fun. I wasn't expecting that. What was that?
It's a little harmonica.
Oh, cool. Your thing to bring to a job interview.
It's just a little thing to bring joy.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'll have that put away when it's time to serve the children food and everything, right?
Why?
Because it's not food safe, you should be wearing gloves and not putting stuff in your mouth and also handling food.
but like so say it's their birthday
Say it is.
and I'm just gonna not sing happy birthday through the harmonica.
Maybe in a different circumstance, maybe not putting stuff in your mouth while you're serving children to the food.
I don't know if I can support a school system like this.
Can't support a school system with food, health, and safety laws being obeyed in our kitchens, and in our lunch lines.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, do I strike you as a really unfun principal of this elementary school? There are rules.
Hold on, I don't play anything sad.
I'm here to interview for the music teacher here. Would you like some mashed potatoes?
This is you would not believe the other interview I had. This is a weird fucking day for me. You want to be a music teacher and you just have a singular spoonful of mashed potatoes?
Brought from home.
I didn't think you went to our kitchen to get it before.
I would never. I'm gonna never swim.
Hey, this is Lunch Lady. I'm so glad that you came to work at my school, which is different from the school where you interviewed because my principal's fun.
Me too.
Anyway, my name is Miles, little Miles, and I was wondering if you could score a movie that I
Absolutely.
like. Is that him yet? He's naked, and my roommate is like sleeping through this, and it was like this old shitty apartment, and every time he like opened the door, he would make like all sorts of clangety clang sounds. So my roommate.
Crash! Jesus Christ!
Shatter glass.
Dude, you have to keep it down about here, alright? I'm trying to sleep. I have work tomorrow morning,
I
okay?
understand, I'm just trying to get into my room and go to bed.
I don't care what the hell you're trying to do, alright? I'm trying to freaking sleep.
You're like,
I have surgery!
you're performing surgery or you have.
I'm performing surgery!
Bill. Maybe this is your mouth.
We see that there's a stack of plates here that he bumps into, they all fall over and just shatter all over the floor, there's glass everywhere.
Okay.
Are you done?
Jesus, I just want to get into my room, man.
I don't think this is what we got. I think you should just sleep here in the living room.
Okay, I'll try to sleep. I don't want you to mess up surgery. I apologize, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
I'll make a little bit.
Oh my god.
I had a roommate that he had a bunch of like self-soothing like tics basically that one was really bad. He would sit on his bed that was very squeaky and we would just rock back and forth while watching YouTube and it would squeak and squeak and squeak. And at the time I lived in an apartment above my brother who had a very small child. And I had to have a conversation with my roommate because my sister-in-law was saying that my nephew thought the house was haunted because my roommate was squeaking on his bed so consistently all night long that
Welcome back to Ghost Hunters. We're here at the Delano Manor. We've had reports of beds squeaking and people's moaning.
Definitely a ghost.
Must be ghosts, spooky ghosts, nothing else.
Let's investigate.
Here, EMP finders?
Yeah.
We've heard reports of squeaking in the living room, above the living room.
Oh.
Ghost! Some kind of rule, it must be.
Poltergeist?
Let's see if we can communicate with it.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey, ghost!
Hey, ghost!
We have contact.
Are you sad that you're in the afterlife?
Was that a yes?
Squeak twice for yes. The ghost is happy! Ghost, are there any insights you can give us on what happens after death? Wow! I'm sure we shouldn't share that with anyone. though.
No, that's just for us.
Ghost, can you see everything that's going on in the world? Oh, you left us.
No, I'm sad.
Don't impersonate the ghost. They do not like that.
Sorry.
It's okay. I had an incident 3 years ago where I pretended to be a ghost. I tried to join their group.
What happened?
They
It killed me.
You see, he's gonna go this whole fucking time. See, there were other rooms in this weird mansion, right? One of them was like a jungle-themed room. So like the wallpaper had like lions and tigers and stuff. But like there were some things in this room that were out, like there were a lot of like taxidermied animals in this room that like didn't really go with the jungle theme. And being in the room, that is what bothered me the most. Is that it was like, these aren't jungle animals. That's not really. This is like a deer or some shit. That's not a jungle animal. But yeah, this was like a house of horrors, you guys. This is the weirdest fucking house.
It's just like, it doesn't feel like my home, you know?
It's kind of inauthentic to our vibe.
It's like, I'm a possum. And, like, I didn't come from the jungle, like,
I know.
well, you don't have to say you know.
No, listen, man, I'm a bunny rabbit. Like, it's not. Like, we're not jungle animals. It's fine. I think possums are cool.
I think bunny rabbits are pretty cool.
No, you should make it better.
No,
What's cool about it?
like, you give birth to.
Above us is a room with taxidermy animals. Let's see if we can hear them together.
I think you're cool.
It's just like, I mean, like, I'd ask you to go out sometime, but
But we can't move.
yeah.
But like, if it were a perfect world, I'd like totally hang out with you.
Oh my god!
Listen, I know that like when we were alive, we didn't really vibe, but I'm kind of glad that we're dead and in this room together.
Oh, that is, I'm not kidding, that is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
You know what I think they're gonna do?
That was fun. Thank you all so much for joining us evening. The Providence Improv. We have shows every Friday at 7:30, every Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30. Sometimes we have Friday at 9:30 shows as well. We are running a Nightmare on Empire Street improvised thrasher. What is it? Slasher. Improvised slasher horror movie. Fridays this month and November 1st. And then we have improvised holiday Hallmark movies in November and December. So please come back and see us again soon. We appreciate y'all being here. Get home safe. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, guys.
You were already.